How are you feeling, all my beautiful souls out there? I am Justice Selection, and today we're going to talk about 5 things that can help you take justice for yourself, and you can heal your mind, body, and soul. And if you didn't grab my book yet, I Heal Myself, Goodbye Sickle Cell Disease, take some time and go into the description, and you will find a link on how to get it. And please don't forget to subscribe. Now, if you're ready, come with me. They told me I would always be sick. I had to unlearn that lie because if you don't know about sickle cell, they always tell you there's no cure. So that means you will always be sick. And I had to unlearn that. So come on in, come on in, come on in. Let's get started. Today we're going to talk about 5 things I did to untrain my mind from sickness. The 5 things I did. I did more, but we're going to talk about the 5 most important ones. And before we start, remember, grab my book, I Healed Myself, Goodbye Sickle Cell Disease. The link is in the description on how to get my book. And that will inspire you to do the same. Find your own belief, make your own belief that will turn into knowing, and then you'll be an expert at yourself. Justice. That's what we want. Justice. All right, so let's get started. Number 1, 5 things. We're going to talk about 5 things that I did to untrain my mind from sickness. Okay? Number 1, I had to ask myself, who told me I'd always be sick? I had to investigate. Who told me that? Why? How do they know? I started asking questions. I started asking questions about who say that sickle cell disease is not curable, who said that it was a disease, how did it come about, and boy, did I find out. Which brings me to number 2. I switched what I read and watched. I used to read a lot about what sickle cell was, what sickle cell is, and then now I started reading how the body can heal itself. I've heard of Dr. Sebi, which I'm sure you have. I followed another young man called Dr. Yaki. There's another one. A lot of self-healing doctors. I started following them because my belief changed that my body can heal itself, right? So my reading, what I was reading changed. So that again enforced my new belief. What I was reading and what I was watching enforced my new belief. I started reading a lot of self-help books also. That helped me to be confident in knowing that my body was going to be able to do what I said it was going to do. Number 3, I stopped saying that I was sick. I used to use sickle cell for a lot of reasons. I didn't want to go to work. I'm sick. Boom. Sickle cell come back. I don't want to do something with my friends. I'm sick. I don't want to do something for my family. I'm sick. I all used to blame the sickle cell. Everything was in the sickle cell, sickle cell, sickle cell. I stopped doing that. That's the 3rd thing I started doing. That helped me stop thinking that I was sick and stop believing that I was sick. I started saying that I was not sick anymore. I don't have a disease. Because by what I was reading, I found out that sickle cell is a gene. It wasn't a disease, it was a gene. And if you take care of your body, you shouldn't feel no pain from it. Okay? So that was a big help. My newfound information that really put the nail in the you know what for my belief, for my new belief to become a knowing. Okay? Next, I used to use my imagination to talk to my body. I learned that in hypnosis. I used to talk to my body. I talk to my legs. If I feel a pain, I'm like, what is that? What is it? What do you want? I sounded crazy, but I did it. And it would work. I feel a pain, I'll just take a couple deep breaths because I found out also that breathing is a natural medicine. So I will breathe through the pain through meditation because I learned that also through my reading. Okay. All of that helped me unlearn that lie that I was always going to be sick. And I started doing yoga that also helped with the pain. Okay. So I'm saying that I'm like so happy in the inside. I'm so happy just sharing it with you. And lastly, I used to celebrate every small win. For example, I remember that my doctor used to tell me that I could exercise. So my little sister and I we took CrossFit. She was into CrossFit and I did the boot camp. Oh boy, did I did good. I did things that I thought I would never gonna do. That I would never be able to do. I even climbed ropes. Okay, I climbed rope and then I ran in the rain with a bag of sand on my shoulder. That stuff I doctors used to be like, oh no, exercise. So in high school, I wanted to be a cheerleader. I wanted to be into sports, but I never joined anything in high school because I was afraid that I was sick. And imagine in high school, I couldn't do these things, and then now in my 30s, I'm doing boot camp. I'm lifting weights. I'm doing push-ups. I'm running in the rain with a bag of sand on my back. Okay, and I didn't get sick. So I started doing little miracles for myself. I started eating healthy. I started finding things that I like to eat that was healthy. I changed my diet. I stopped eating stuff that wasn't good for me. Like, um, I love pizza, but pizza didn't hurt me anymore because I changed my belief. I was like, pizza, if I don't eat you too much, you'll be fine for me. So boom, no belief. So I can still eat a slice or two. So I didn't deprive myself from the stuff that I love. I just started talking to everything. I did. I started talking to everything. I said, hey, I'm gonna eat you. You're gonna make me feel good. You're gonna make my body feel good. You're gonna be good for my sales. So I just started shifting every thought, every not thought, but every limiting belief that I had. Okay, that's how I did it. I did it deliberately, even though it sounded silly. I did it, and then it worked. And I was doing it very quietly to myself, and I didn't really tell people what I was doing. But when I did it, it worked. I talked to my feet, my knee was hurting me, my arm was hurting me, my chest was hurting me. I would just talk to it. I was like, "What's up, pain? What's going on? Thank you for coming. You can leave now. Thank you for coming. You can leave now. I'm sorry for whatever I did." So because it's something I did. I always had to take responsibility first. I learned how to do that. I learned how to take responsibility first, ask for forgiveness, and then find out how else I can do it better. And once I find out how to do it better, I was unstoppable, unshakable, and untouchable. If you made it to the end of the video, I'm so thankful that you did. I love you. I love you very much. And if you look in the comment, you will find my email. You can send me an email, a better path 999 at gmail.com. And also in the description, I will put a link where you can go ahead and grab my book. And it's like a personal memoir. Yes, a personal memoir. So if you like to share your comment with me, you could type it down there, and I will see you next time. Thank you.